Hey guys, this is IrieStarcraft and I'm back to cast another game for you. This one is going to be a 2 versus 2 and it will be on the Boneyard. It is going to be between SuperNinja, the red Protoss, and xSixAzide, the blue Protoss, and their opponents will be LaGTTStaR or Lag Cryface Clan Star. The purple Protoss, and I will try and just call him Star. We'll see what happens there. And his teammate is going to be SuPSoN. He is the teal Terran. And of course, SuPSoN is the way of saying hi to someone who you are the daddy of. And so, a little bit of a troll name there. We'll see how it plays out for SuPSoN. I have never seen or cast him before. Anyway, so Protoss Terran versus Protoss. Everybody's favorite dual Protoss team, SuperNinja and Azide. And they have sent out their scouts, and Azide has found the base. And what do we have going on here? Usually, SuperNinja will open Forge, but against a Terran Protoss team, I do not expect to see him open Forge unless he is going to be Cheesy McCheeserton. And there is going to be a Forge for SuperNinja. And he does have a probe down here at the watchtower, and is going to be now sneaking this probe into the base, and I expect to see Cheesy McCheesetown coming right at you, as there's still, I do not think that this probe has been seen at all, and he does have a second probe sneaking in around the backside, so take note of that, as now SuperNinja is coming around this side, and looks like it's going to be throwing down a pylon here, and LaGTTStaR well aware of their playstyle, as SuperNinja is going to completely wall himself down in here with pylons, and at the same time, where is his other probe? Where is his other probe? Where did it go? As LaGTTStaR is throwing down a cybernetics core, I'm not so sure about that one. As, it looks like we canceled one of those pylons and are now throwing down 2 photon cannons down in this corner. And what happened to his other probe? I swear, maybe it got killed, as there is one Marine now out on the field, and Azide's probe is going to get taken out, but SuperNinja's probe is still alive and manages to get back over here, and this Marine had a chance, and it's going to be able to get the second probe. It does not look like it. As SuperNinja is going to start working his way into the main of LaGTTStaR with the cannons and going for this cybernetics core. Under those circumstances, not the best choice if you ask me, but we'll see if Star can make it happen here, as the cannons are going to start shooting at his Nexus very soon here. One more cannon will almost render this base useless, and now SuPSoN is desperately trying to get some Marauders out. And will he be trying to take out those cannons, or will he be trying to counterattack, as LaGTTStaR is going to be taking all his probes and one stalker and going to be making a full-on all-in counterattack here. He is giving up this base for dead. And are they going to be ready? Desperately, Azide is going to be throwing down a gateway to wall off the front here, and SuperNinja throwing down cannons to try and defend this front. This is going to get very interesting very quickly here, as probes from LaGTTStaR are going to force to cancel on the gateway, and now the units are up inside the base. SuperNinja pulling probes off the line to desperately try and keep this pylon alive. One of the photon cannons, it looks like, is going to finish, and the probes keeping these units at bay, and he is going to lose the pylon, however, and now the cannon is unpowered. Oh no, SuperNinja needed to try and throw down the security pylon before that, but now he is in big trouble. SuPSoN is throwing down a barracks here right inside of all of Azide's building. This game is getting extremely intense very, very quickly, as now it looks like Warp Gate has finished for Azide, and so he is going to be able to reinforce much quicker than all the other players, as SuPSoN needs to keep his Marauders alive as long as possible. LaGTTStaR still has this one stalker and a couple of probes. SuperNinja's Forge is completely unpowered. He really has no way to try and help out Azide at this point, and Azide has been pulling off so many probes to try and help hold the line at the front, and now the Marauders and Marines, it looks like, are going to be working on the gateways. They should be focusing down this pylon, which is exactly what they are going to do now. This one gateway is unpowered. One more pylon, if SuPSoN focuses this down, could end this game in their favor. But xSixAzide desperately trying to keep that from happening. He's going to need another pylon to keep himself alive here. As now SuperNinja pulling more probes off the line to take hits for the stalkers in the back, and somehow LaGTTStaR still has this stalker in the back firing away. Going to lose one marauder. There is SuPSoN, and it looks like he may decide to fall back. No, he is going to continue the pressure, and SuPSoN is actually building a command center right now. I do not know about that play right now. I am really surprised that he is going to be building a command center. I am really surprised at that. But nonetheless, he is doing it. And a strange location as well. Trying to finish off this warp gate here is SuPSoN. And man, I think he may have blew a huge opportunity here. The second pylon is going to finish. And now xSixAzide will have a small chance of warping units, and it looks like he is going to get those warped in before he gets supply blocked again, and now he may be able to force this attack back. He's going to need to repower these buildings yet again. And now Stim, though, it has finished for SuPSoN, and he will be able to run away if he wants. Going to lose another marauder. No, it looks like he is not going to lose that other marauder. He's going to continue the pressure, though, with the Stim and force xSixAzide in a desperation mode back here, and can warp in again, but his economy is in shambles right now. SuperNinja should be sending minerals to xSixAzide. That's probably what is happening, I'm assuming. But that is happening. Another gateway is going to go down. Desperation time now for SuperNinja and xSixAzide, it would seem, as probes are being pulled off the line. And these marauders are just shooting and scooting all over the place. So many probes are dying right now. Zealots are getting taken out left and right, and SuPSoN is just doing work here, but somehow xSixAzide is still alive. Going to be replenishing his gateways, and there goes the Marines. More Marines and Marauders are streaming up here. Need to turn back. That's exactly what's happening. And it looks like SuPSoN has tried to take a sneak expansion over in this corner. And that is a big gamble right now, because you saw how close that battle was. If SuPSoN, instead of building that command center, had continued to pump out those units, those Marines and Marauders, this game could be over. But instead, he opted to go ahead and get an expansion, and a sneaky one at that, that will be very hard to defend if the top team opts to scout around the map. And now SuPSoN will be taking out this pylon here, and that will unpower this, but this cannon is going to be a waste for him to try and kill anytime soon. At least until he can replenish his army here, and then go ahead and take that base again. But it looks like he is actually going to bring the Marauders around the back, and he will be able to pick off the pylons without ever having to fight the cannons. So smart move there by SuPSoN. And SuperNinja a little friendly trash talking, I think, there, as he is grabbing the expansion now at the back. And LaGTTStaR still had a probe way back in this corner somehow. Not that he can really do much with this probe anyway. But I wonder if that is his last probe. Nope, he has two probes. So LaGTTStaR does have another probe just sitting here. It looks like LaGTTStaR may have just sort of... he is just giving up for now. He has no desire to try and save that probe, but he is sitting on 190 minerals and 150 gas. So it would seem that LaGTTStaR is not even playing, not even bothering to... Nope, that is him. He is controlling he is transferring these SCVs all the way across the map. And so, where is the scout? This scout, it looks like, is eventually going to find this base, so keep that in mind. xSixAzide wisely sending a scout around to check for cheesy expansions there. And some force fields are going to trap this army, though all the army is able to get inside, but the Zealots just tearing them to shreds. Some great timing on the force fields and the Guardian shield there, and LaGTTStaR is going to leave the game, so I almost missed that final battle. And that was a pretty exciting game, so thank you xSixAzide for sending me this game. I want to quickly go back and watch that last battle real quick, since that was pretty much the whole end of the game there. As now Now Azide had the observer out here the whole time, so he saw exactly when this attack was going to take place. He had his army positioned perfectly with the zealots in the front and center, the nice spread around the outside with the ranged units. And so that worked out nicely for him. And that was a pretty exciting game. I always loved the intense battles at the very beginning with all the cheese. So, yeah, it turns out that taking this base here for SuPSoN, not the best idea. And if he was going to take this base, why would he attack right at that moment? I don't understand the timing of his attack there if he is going to be trying to out-macro the two of them. So, just a curious decision here with this sneak expansion. Nonetheless, very exciting game. Thank you, Azide, for sending me this game. It was a pleasure to cast. That is going to do it for me. This is IrieStarcraft, and peace out.